I'm only cute for like 5 seconds a day, but it is a strong 5 seconds. Saturn is retrograde. Mercury is retrograde. The solar eclipse is 2.5 days away. And people are already totally losing their minds. Somehow, I've been staying in a really great mood since the 4th. So that's weird too. Maybe it's because the sun's freaking out, aka waking up. Call it what you want to, call it what you will. We got 3 sunspots in the sun right now. This one, you got one down here, and you got one up there. Then you have another one that is starting to grow in the circled area. So if that happened, that would make it like 6 sunspots if you count these 2. So here I am early in the morning talking to you guys about the possible hurricane, tropical storm, tropical depression that may be hitting somewhere in the Gulf Coast anywhere between like the 14th and the 18th of June. Right now, we're looking at the latest run of the CMC Music Factory model run. It has the storm coming in as a big, sloppy tropical storm, borderline hurricane. And that would be about the, I think, the 14th to the 15th, and then bang, on the 16th, make contact. Now we're looking at the latest full run of the GFS, which would be the 00Z. I want you guys to pay attention to not just I think it forms a tropical storm, but just like the amount of moisture that you'll see on the board. It's pretty alarming if you want to get alarmed by stuff. See, it also has a giant sloppy storm come into the Gulf. It would only be like a tropical storm, though. But it goes west into Texas. But look right there. All right, let me stop it for you. All that green shit is supposed to be rain, man. So it's going to be a wild, wild June. And can I just say that, last month, my hackers were super freaking out. And then this month, my hackers have been super freaking out. And it's just so weird. Why can't people be cool? I don't get it. Anyway, we got a giant storm, big storm. I don't call it giant. Breaking out over Texas right now. That is ended up being an MCS, which I think means multicolored storm. I could be wrong, though. This information brought to us by Henry Margasidius, Weather Madness Pro. Yo, I don't know what you're hungry for, but rain is on the menu. We're talking in parts of Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. Although everywhere around here is going to get a less threatening amount of rain, although a lot of people in the South have gotten a lot of rain. I don't know, life feels kind of like this. So better ride the lightning, fight, flight, or surf, baby. You know what else is on the menu? Cheetos Flamin' Hot Sushi Roll. All summer long. Rumor has it that it's instant triple karma season with everything going on. What does that mean? I don't know. Words always have multiple meanings. And since Mercury retrograde, I may not be good at using them. Here, Corey S. Powell is showing us atmospheric inversion layer created a dramatically distorted sunrise during the 2019 annular solar eclipse. Remember, things got pretty weird after 2019's eclipse, and then things got pretty weird after 2020's annular solar eclipse. So I'm guessing things are going to get pretty weird after Thursday's eclipse. Oh yeah, it's happening on Thursday. And if we would stop fighting, we could clean our oceans, because in our lakes and our rivers, there's so much trash, estimated 23 million tons of plastics in the world's oceans. Like, we got to treat this planet better. And I'm not getting into that right-left paradigm fight battle shit. I don't think a carbon tax is that great of an idea, bro. Anyway, I'm just saying we should all be able to agree that we can definitely treat our planet better. The human resonance be resonating. You get rain down in Alabama, and it's running up into Cincinnati and through into Chicago. You got a chance of severe weather up here today and then tomorrow and a couple days after that. Technically day 4. So whatever day today is, count to 4 days. So you got flood warnings in Colorado And then, wait, is that Colorado? It's Wyoming. Sorry, Wyoming. And then all this is flood warnings. And then you get fire watches. And then you get, hey, it's windy. Oh, I should have led with this. So yeah, it's officially on the board now. 20% chance development in the next 5 days. But it is officially, like, the storms, they're officially on the board now, man. What will it be? Will it be a tropical depression? Tropical storm? Hurricane? Nobody knows. Where's it going to go? Nobody knows. We have an idea. It might go into the Gulf. But stay tuned. Hopefully, atmospheric defense team / prayer warriors / Astro Fight Club will do a great job. But it's best to be prepared for worst case scenarios or medium case scenarios. Right now, the very latest GFS 06Z model run is running. It's only about a little over halfway through. But if you'll notice, this is on the 16th. It has no development. But look at all that rain throughout there. And then you get that one chunk down there. So I'll probably keep talking until this run finishes. This is Venus. And hey, you know what's weird? With all the stuff going on, our government has basically admitted that there are unidentified objects flying around. And that, like, it isn't really that big of a story amongst the public, which is strange. This is Uranus, because your anus jokes are way too easy. There was a fight last night between YouTuber Logan Paul and bantamweight champion Floyd Mayweather. And this is from that fight. They colorized it. Why are their pants down? But you know, I guess we could all use a good hug right now. Let's hug it out, bitches. Edgar McGregor has been tracking this heat wave that may be coming to California in about 2 weeks. And some of the models have put it, some parts of California, at 122 degrees. This model run just keeps it like 115-ish for it in Arizona. But you got to know that it's going to get super hot in the West. And the fire season is just going to be bad, bro. And right there, near the 118, is where all the earthquakes are happening. We're also on volcano watch. You know, I don't know. 2021 is going to be crazy. 2022 is going to be crazy. 2023 will probably crazy as well. Taylor's taking a break from Twitter. My hackers have been so relentless. I don't even know how I'm going to survive. And it's hurricane season. It's like they definitely want me gone hurricane season. Like, why? I'm just trying to help people give out good information. We live in such a weird world, man. Yeah, here's a look at all the possible possibilities of where this thing may be going. Some have it as low as 988. Some have it as high as 1008. All of them kind of put it over here for now, but we'll see. I would say everything in the Gulf is on the board. I'm hoping atmospheric defense team will take a good chunk out of it, but you never know. We got a flash flood watch issued for Dallas-Fort Worth on Monday as more heavy rain is expected. As look at mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours, and you can see up in the northeast part of Texas, and then a lot of states, there should be a lot of rain. And then there's the chance for severe weather up in North Dakota and surrounding areas. And then there's some snow. There's some June snow possible. All right, so the very, very, very latest GFS run does not develop anything in the Gulf through the 18th, which is good news. But if you watch that area, there's still going to be a lot of rain. Look at that. Lots of rain, lots of rain, lots of rain. No matter what, that would be a shiz ton. Look at that. Oh, it does develop something there at the very, very end. Still sloppy, but still about a week to 10 days away. That's definitely some rainy shiz, though. Watch how rainy it gets towards the end. Very rainy, very rainy, very rainy, very rainy. Oh, and there it shows up. I have to buy more time because this run just got interesting. But look at that whole snake train, man. That would be a problem for Florida if this one were to verify. Rob Mayetta is talking about a gusty start to the week. Strong onshore winds prompting wind advisories from the Gulf to inland hills, We're talking Gulf gusts 50 miles per hour plus at times. While technically onshore with the marine air push bayside, it's still quite dry over the hills, where fire danger will be elevated. Yeah, the drought and water conditions are not great in California and Utah and Nevada. It's like Ross just going, pivot, 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 or whatever. This is kind of what today's felt like. Check out this Canadian Aurora Borealis. So beautiful. Yeah, shit's going to be spooky. You know, this is in AR2829. It's a ghostly figure. Asterisk. So yeah, this would be like a giant rain dragon. What day? Around the 18th. So yeah, between, we got the eclipse coming on the 10th, and then the 10 days after that, let's look out for them to be really weird. This is just like a train of lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, So that's just a weird frame, dude. That would be 2 lows. Oh man, things are definitely going to get weird, huh? Yeah, apparently it's going to be really hot in parts of the Northeast as well. Talking to air temperatures will rise into the upper 80s to upper 90s this afternoon. Heat advisories are in effect for the majority of Champlain Valley and portions of the Connecticut River Valley from noon through 8 p.m. Yeah, so this latest run doesn't really spin up any hurricanes, but it is extra nutty with all that moisture and that giant snake train thing training over Florida. Look at that. What is going on there? That is nuts, man. But yeah, it's June, so NWS Houston saying we better get used to the heat. All right, this is major, and it was just announced 1 minute ago. Jeff Bezos will travel to space with his brother and an auction winner in Blue Origin's first human space flight on July 20th. That's balls, bro. Because what if it exploded? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, wow, that'll definitely be, and in July, that's in like 6 weeks. I wish him the best of luck, though. Wouldn't you guys be a little worried that like Elon Musk and his hacker buddies might try and sabotage your shit? Just a question. Oh man, I don't know what to do because look, this thing has like so many frames left to run. It takes like 5 minutes per frame to load. But look how wild this run keeps getting towards the end. Watch this shiz. What is happening? And like I said, Mercury done gone retrograde. So if I'm not communicating clearly, that may be why. And if you're not actually understanding what I'm saying, that may be why. Well, who knows? Some people say planets don't affect other planets. I don't agree with those people, though. Strong thunderstorms and heavy downpours will be possible today as a disturbance brings storms towards the region from the northwest. Areas mainly north of a College Station to Livingston line have the greater chances for these storms. Man, that is crazy. That's, that takes chutzpah or, I don't know, balls. Huevos, man. Definitely takes huevos. But it's putting faith in his own product. All right, so it is kind of spinning up a hurricane / tropical storm / tropical depression towards the end of the 17th, 18th, maybe 19th. Watch down there. Look, this is one of the craziest model runs I've ever seen. And then right there, boom, and it goes towards Elon Musk's outer space land, Starbase. I had a weird feeling about that this year. Anyway, let us watch together. This is a weird model run, man. If I called you man too many times, I'm blaming Mercury retrograde. Oh, look at this, though. What is going on? Ooh, boom, dink. 995. Yep, that would put us within hurricane range. This should be the last crypto bull market, says Joe Weisenthal, the stalwart. But you know what? I've noticed that what is happening now in crypto looks like almost the exact same thing that happened in 2017. And as I've told you guys before, I think crypto or Bitcoin will drop back to between a 10 and 20,000 range until 2023. But nobody has to agree with me. Hey, did you know some wild weather swept through parts of the Southeast yesterday? You can see the winds and rain just lashing Atlanta, Georgia in this video. A storm system that has kept the south central U.S. facing near daily thunderstorms is spreading into the southeast, bringing a flooding threat with it. We already knew that. Popocatépetl, the volcano in Mexico, got its lava doing that boil, toil, trouble. Man, I screwed that joke up. Wasn't even that good of a joke. Hey, Cheyenne, you have the chance of isolated severe storms that are possible today. Now I totally missed the character Cheyenne from the show Superstore. 3 new frames in the crazy model run. That's exciting. This video is almost over. Good to know. Did you even make it the whole way? I did, but I was making it. Yeah, there's like a triple super punch, and then it just sits and floats. No, it only gets weirder. Hey, we've still got 1, 2, 3, 6 more frames to go. So I'll have to find something interesting to talk about in that time. All right, definitely smoke them if you got them. We got another frame on this thing. Now remember, it's, individual frame. I mean, we're going to get a bunch more model runs. You get 4 a day on different model runs. And so, but, most the models are showing something definitely developing in the area around that time frame. And it being kind of big and kind of sloppy and kind of rainy and kind of weird, which would help define, 2021. I don't think we'd want this option because that would just train so much rain over Florida and then just put so much rain in the Gulf and then have that thing float and hang. Boom. And then go up as a hurricane into South Texas. Now, remember, part of the reason I have that thing where you say 5 days after a solar eclipse, you get hit by a big storm is A, we've seen that happen a lot of times, and then B, in 2017, after that giant American solar eclipse that we all got to see, we got tagged by, was it Harvey? I don't know. We got hit. Yeah, I think it was. And so this is kind of doing the same weird stuff. Oh, man. Super weird run, man. Super weird run. All right, let's check back in on this thing. Yeah, this is quite an interesting event as well. Weather's always interesting. Everything's always interesting. Hey, if you're in the Northeast, are you going to stay in air conditioning or are you going to go for a swim? Or are you going to go stand out in the fog and be like, this reminds me of Lost Boys, the vampire movie from the 80s. Hot and breezy with 101 and possibly 103. A little souther in Texas, Laredo. Hot and breezy. Are Tesla's sudden China woes a harbinger of things to come? Harbinger. That's what I meant to say. Harbinger. All right, the final frame is in, which means this long video is almost over. But yeah, it was definitely worth it because look how crazy this run is. And so definitely be prepared for some mid-June craziness. All right? One more time. And know that I appreciate you. I want God to bless everyone. And I want us all to get along. And I was like I said, I was hoping my hackers would leave me alone for the end of the month and the 4th of July. What type of jerk can't let people celebrate freedom, man? Anyway, that's so weird. All right, stay cool. I'll talk to you all in the near future.